Hi, I'm Natalia from Inner Alchemy, and today I'd like to share a healing hack with you on how to alchemize triggers. Firstly, it's important to know that triggers are not the enemy. They carry powerful hidden messages, revealing what's beneath the surface. And beneath the surface lies the root of the inner child wound. We all have experienced traumatic events as children, and those still play out in our adult lives. Let me ask you this. Do you feel unworthy? Have you been unconsciously sabotaging relationships? Do you feel disconnected and overwhelmed? Are you seeking substances to elevate your inner state? If you have answered yes to most of these questions, then you are listening to this for a reason. I'm going to show you the exact process that I used to heal my inner child and how you can do the same. But before I get into it, let me just share my story with you real quick. Before I had my awakening, I was drowning mentally and emotionally. I looked successful. I had my own business. I had the freedom to surf and go on coffee dates whenever I wanted. But inside, I felt disconnected, anxious, and carrying childhood wounds that I didn't even know were controlling my life. When I left the Jehovah's Witness religion, my friends and family stopped talking to me. The guilt was unbearable. I couldn't help but feel ashamed knowing that I had disappointed my parents. I felt broken, unworthy, abandoned, and alone. But what I didn't know is that little girl inside of me was carrying all these heavy emotions. I tried everything: therapy, books, coaching, meditation. Sometimes it got better, but then the same feelings would surface. The same triggers would cycle. I blamed everyone around me. I succumbed to substances. Sex was always painful, and relationships were hard to maintain. I kept on abandoning myself emotionally and others physically because I learned that that was the pattern in my childhood. Maybe you are feeling similar. Maybe you are resonating with what I'm saying. Well, in the process of seeking solutions, I learned something that changed my entire trajectory and perspective on life. Your body remembers what your mind forgets. Your inner child isn't a metaphor. It's a living pattern inside your nervous system, a pattern that can be rewritten. And once you learn how to work with that child instead of against them, everything shifts. That discovery became the foundation of Inner Alchemy, a 3-part healing system that I created to completely transform your emotional and your spiritual life, and to help you reflect and decode triggers to transform your inner state. I'm going to go through them real quick. The first one is the 6-day inner child healing quest, where you learn how to speak with your inner child, how to regulate your nervous system, how to release stored emotional memories, and how to create real internal safety. This is where your healing begins. Then we have Navigate Your Inner Wells, traditionally known as the chakras. This guide shows you how your emotions and your energy centers work, where trauma hides in the body, how to decode your triggers, and how to restore energetic balance. This is where you dive into the depth of your body and your psyche. And then thirdly, we've got Awakening the Connection with Your Higher Self. Here you learn how to receive intuitive guidance, how to access your internal compass, and how to live in alignment with your soul. This is where your healing becomes your superpower. These 3 pieces form inner alchemy literature, a well-oiled and highly effective system that gently guides you back to your soul. Now, if you're still listening to this video, something inside of you is obviously resonating. It's because your inner child is ready to be seen, to be held, to be loved, and transformed. I am offering this inner alchemy literature, all 3 systems, for a special release price of only $111, which is 75% discount. You get digital lifetime access, all upgrades when released, a guided path to self-mastery, the tools to transform your inner state, and preparation to become an energy healer. Now is your moment to listen. Meet the root of your discomfort and step into an empowered version of yourself. Click the link and begin your journey to inner alchemy today. See you on the inside.